Come with me to hike up Ben Nevis. The day started around 7:30. I was still in the roof tent on top of the van while Toby was down making some coffees on the Kadak to get us going for the day. I had mine in the roof tent and I'm very glad because this was the most comfortable I was for the entirety of the day, and yes, I did sleep in my hat. We were only about 400 yards away from the foot of Ben Nevis, so we didn't have far to go at all before we were heading up, and I wasn't pleasantly surprised by how steep it was straight off the bat. But look at those views straight away, it was so lovely. Knowing that the weather was going to fluctuate throughout the day, I took quite a few different layers with me so that I could be as comfortable as possible and just be as prepared as possible for whatever the weather was going to do while we were up there. I've paired a Rab base layer with my Rab Geon Hoody, which is one of my favourite pieces I got from Inglesport a little while ago. It comes on every walk with me because it's so comfortable, it's really stretchy, it has pockets, it has a helmet compatible hood. I'm honestly considering getting it in multiple colours because I wear it that often. I highly recommend. Here we are walking across a waterfall. I bet when there's been heavy rainfall this is quite impressive to see, but luckily for us it wasn't too wet. But you can just see the waterfall trickling out at the bottom there, panning across to these absolutely amazing views. It was honestly just amazing to see this all the way up. Here it got much steeper and the ground underfoot was really loose, and you can see my hat and my buff and my gloves are back on now, and I was really struggling at this point. But here we are approaching the top. Finally, after all of those false summits, I made it to the trig point. Unfortunately, that video is a little bit blurry, but we did get some cracking views of the top. It was very windy, so that's me tucked away, ready to go back down. And that concludes our trip up Ben Nevis.